Welcome to the Joy Unleashed Project, where we explore the art and science of living a vibrant, purposeful life after 45. I'm your host, Maddie Cummins, and I'm here to guide you through transformative conversations that will ignite your inner brilliance. In each episode, we'll dive deep into the transformation framework, sharing powerful stories, expert insights, and practical strategies that help dynamic women, just like you, embrace this exciting chapter of life. Whether you're navigating a teenager at home, an empty nest, caring for aging parents, or all of the above, or you're simply ready to prioritize your own joy, you're in the right place. Get ready to unlock new possibilities, build meaningful connections, and create the vibrant future you deserve. This is more than just a podcast. It's your invitation to join a community of bold women who are rewriting the rules of midlife. Let's unleash your joy together. Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to the Joy Unleashed podcast. I'm your host, your partner in middle life truth-telling, and the founder of MaddieCummins.com, Maddie Cummins. If you're a woman over 45 who's ready to reclaim her time, her voice, and her absolute right to joy, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to talk about a feeling that is so incredibly pervasive in our community, yet we rarely speak about it out loud because of the guilt attached to it. Today's episode is titled, Why You Feel Like You've Disappeared Under Everybody Else's Needs. If you've been looking in the mirror lately and wondering, who even am I anymore outside of what I do for other people? I want you to take a deep, slow breath right now. Let it out. You're not losing your mind, you're not ungrateful, and most importantly, you're not alone. Let's talk about why this happens and how we get you back. For women in our phase of life, 45, 50, 60, and beyond, the feeling of disappearing doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, quiet erosion. We spend decades being the anchors of our families, our workplaces, and our friendships. We anticipate needs, we soothe hurts, we manage schedules, and we smooth over conflict. Somewhere along the way, we master the art of self-erasure. We put our own desires, our hobbies, our rest, and our dreams at the very bottom of the to-do list, promising we'll get to them when things quiet down. But things never quiet down, do they? The result is you become a ghost in your own life. You're physically present, working harder than ever, but you, your essence, your joy, your opinions have completely vanished under the crushing weight of everybody else's expectations. So why does this happen? Let's unpack 3 major reasons why we disappear and how to start re-emerging. First, we suffer from the default caregiver identity. From a very young age, women are socialized to believe that our worth is directly tied to our usefulness. We are praised for being selfless, but selfless literally means without a self. By the time we hit midlife, this caregiving muscle is so overdeveloped that it operates on autopilot. We step in to solve problems that aren't even ours to solve, and we absorb other people's stress as our own. You know what this feels like. You walk into a room, you have a friend or a family member that's totally in distress, and you start feeling the same thing yourself. There's a difference between empathizing with someone and taking on their emotions. And it's the taking on emotions, on everybody else's emotions, that really impact us long term. We feel like we've disappeared because we've allowed our roles, mother, wife, daughter, employee, to completely consume our actual identity. Second, there's a phenomenon of invisible labor. A huge reason you feel invisible is that the sheer volume of what you do is unseen until it is not done. It's the emotional tracking, remembering the doctor's appointments, knowing who is stressed out and needs extra grace, managing the holiday logistics, noticing the groceries are low, because this labor takes place entirely inside your head. The people around you don't realize the massive toll it takes. You're running a marathon every single day, but nobody's cheering at the finish line because they don't even know you're racing. You feel unseen because your effort has become expected background noise. And third, we have forgotten how to ask the most important question, what do I want? Not what I need, what do I want? If I asked you right now what your husband needs, what your adult children need, or what your aging parents need, you could give me a detailed list in 10 seconds flat. But if I ask you, what do you want for dinner? What do you want to do with your Saturday afternoon? What do you want your next decade to look like? There is often a stunning, heavy silence. We have suppressed our own desires for so long to accommodate others that our wanting muscle has completely atrophied. We feel like we've disappeared because we stopped participating in our own choices. So, beautiful soul, how do we fix this? How do you stop disappearing? It starts with a radical act of reclamation. You have to start making yourself visible to yourself first. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before you make coffee for anybody else or check your work email, I want you to look in the mirror. Look into your own eyes and ask yourself one simple question. What do I need today to feel like for me, for myself? It might be a 20-minute walk alone. It might be buying that book you've wanted to read, or it might be saying, I'm not cooking tonight. Everybody's on their own. Start small. Reclaim tiny pockets of your day. Let the people around you adjust to the fact that you have boundaries, you have limits, and you have a life that belongs to you. You're not a human vending machine designed to dispense comfort on demand. You are a whole, vibrant, beautiful woman who deserves to be seen, heard, and celebrated. If you're ready to stop disappearing and start rewriting your midlife story, I want to invite you to visit me at maddiecummins.com. Right on the homepage, you can grab my free guide, Boundary Scripts, to provide you with a gentle roadmap specifically for women like us who are ready to set boundaries and be able to provide the support that we need to make sure that it's a beautiful, gentle roadmap designed specifically for women like us who are ready to step out of the background and back into the spotlight of their own lives. Thank you for spending these 10 minutes with me today. Thank you for spending these moments, these very precious moments with me today. Remember, the world doesn't need a watered down, exhausted version of you. The world needs you fully alive. Take up space, protect your magic, and live your joy unleashed. I'll see you next time.